Kia ora Wellington, I'm Mayor Andy Foster. Look, several things to talk with you about today. Lots of wonderful Wellingtonians want to help other people in need, which is awesome. However, we have to do this right if we are to stop inadvertent transmission of this deadly disease. We've been given this advice today as part of our civil defence responsibilities. The guidance is clear. Everyone must remain in self-isolation during the lockdown, with the exception of established organisations identified as essential services. This is a requirement set by central government. Abiding by the lockdown is critical to breaking the chain and preventing further transmission of Covid-19. What this means is that only people working in an organisation that has been deemed an essential service by MB can coordinate welfare response at the community and household level. Spontaneous community volunteers are not on the essential services list, so sorry, you cannot do this. How will this work? Well, from 8 a.m. tomorrow, a person needing welfare assistance can call their local council to request welfare assistance or use the phone number listed on the remo.nz Seeking Support page during normal business hours. A callback form will also be available for people to submit requests outside of business hours. The local council will then refer the query to their local welfare team or partner organisation, for example Salvation Army, City Mission, etc., to deliver the necessary assistance. And the council welfare team will also keep track of all assistance requested and given. Now, partner organisations must be provided with guidance on personal protection and equipment, following the Ministry of Health information and guidelines. So in summary, volunteers must be part of an approved essential service. In Wellington, this includes the likes of Volunteer Wellington, City Mission, local food banks, Age Concern, religious support groups, counselling services, and the Student Volunteer Army, and others. Please check with your volunteer coordinator if you are unsure if your program is an essential service provider. Council is supporting these essential services with the supply of personal protection equipment such as masks, gloves, and sanitisers. Now, I'd also like to remind everyone that there is no Wellington City recycling collection while we are in lockdown conditions. Our collection involves extensive hand sorting. Normally, this gives us by far the highest level of uncontaminated and therefore usable recycling in the country. But with Covid-19 around, we just cannot responsibly continue. If you can, please wash all your recycling thoroughly and carefully store it for recycling collection when we come back. If you can't, I'm afraid it will need to go out in the rubbish. Now, rubbish collection will continue as usual. Sadly, this afternoon we heard the World of Wearable Arts announce the cancellation of this September and October shows. WOW is a spectacular, iconic event that draws thousands of visitors and Wellingtonians alike. It also takes a lot of planning and preparation over many months, and clearly that is not possible in the current environment. Now, I'm going to look forward to WOW being back bigger and better than ever in 2021. But in the meantime, we Wellington and our wonderful creative community are looking at ways of bringing more of the arts virtually to a lockdown audience. Rates. Look, I know many people and businesses who have lost some or all of their income are very anxious about council rates. As I've said before, this is a rainy day indeed, and your council is working on a package to significantly reduce the impact of rates and charges on our community. We will make some further decisions with immediate benefits over the next week and a bit, and you will see some coverage in tomorrow's Dominion Post. Finally, most of us are doing a fantastic job staying safe and staying in our bubbles. However, there are a small minority of people not following the rules. We need to look after each other. We are all in this together. If we do our job, stay in our bubbles, keep at least 2 metres of separation, exercise locally, and only take essential trips for essential supplies to the supermarket, pharmacy or doctor, and follow all the hygiene protocols, washing our hands, coughing or sneezing into our elbows, not touching our faces. If we all do our job, we will break the chain of infection. We will save lives, and we will undoubtedly get out of the lockdown quicker. We will also inflict less damage on our economy, and our standard of living will be that much better. So please, stay safe, stay separate, stay local, follow the hygiene rules. Doing the right thing together, we will get through. Kia kaha, Wellington. I'll be back tomorrow with another update.